So we are in Political Toasts, an exhibition featuring three artists: Art Laboratory from Yerevan, Christina Norman from Tallinn, and Flavia Medeiros, who is Brazilian, based in London. And we're featuring work by her that was done during a residency in Vilnius. Now, this is the result of that residency. She spent 3 months in and around the Baltic, primarily in Vilnius, where the European Humanities University was relocated after the Belarusian government shut it down. It used to be in Minsk, and it was just considered too radical by what is arguably Europe's democratically elected dictator. So this piece here is a group photograph of the 400 staff and students from European Humanities University. It was pretty much the first time they'd actually all been in the same room because of the nature of the architecture. They're never, and timetabling and the fact they're all there to be busy and learn. It's the first time they've actually ever been all brought together at the same time. And so this photograph, this portrait, was sort of this act of celebration and defiance, because each member of the university had to leave Belarus to pursue their education. So, I mean, that's a pretty big deal to leave your home country just to get an education that you believe in. And also, they all, quite a lot of them will travel back via Russia because the borders are a lot easier for them to cross, whereas even though it's the direct route is on the Lithuanian-Belarusian border, but sometimes you might not come back. Mm-hmm. And from that, we have a book which has been remade for the project and redesigned. Irka, the student Irka, who is in the centre of the photograph here, became very close to Flavia, and through the art project, through the residency, it was CAC in Vilnius working with Gasworks and Triangle France, and through this project Flavia managed to get Irka to London, and the book is sort of partly fictional but mostly real, and it's their discussions through email, through the project about her travelling to London, and the film captures the first moments of her landing at Gatwick. And in the next room, this is a work by Christina Norman, and it is after war. Christina Norman is an Estonian artist, but she's from the sort of ethnically Russian part of Tallinn. And in 2007, the 1947 bronze statue of a soldier commemorating the Russian soldiers who died in the wars was moved by the government from its very prominent city centre position to the outskirts, where there's sort of this graveyard of sculptures, and it kicked off these enormous riots. There was such tension there between the ethnically Russian populations, who, whilst they are Russian, they might have been like 6 generations born in Estonia, so it's a really complex issue, and these riots lasted for a very long, I think it was about 3 days, and it was really awful. And Christina filmed a lot of what was going on, and as a result of that, she made a golden soldier and placed it in the position where the bronze soldier had been taken from. And so these are the reactions from that. So you've got some people who are placing tulips around it, and then the police that are taking it away. And it's not a statement, it's not saying this is right, this is wrong, it's seeing what happens. So she's a documentary filmmaker as well as an artist, and can work quite experimentally. So yeah, it's a really good piece. So this show is called Political Toasts, inspired by Politicising Toasts, the work by Art Laboratory, and I'm really happy to have been able to invite them to Northampton to make some new works for the space. So we've got the window wall round there, and for them to recreate World Riot in this corner here. So yeah, it's been really good to have them over. Although I'm quite worried that you're going to buy second-hand bikes and get into trouble now. I'll leave it.